Right, I've got some stuff ready to go to the charity shop and the tip. We haven't actually gone out to the shed, although I've got some pieces ready. We've been sitting there 15 odd minutes with our coffees, trying to decide whether to make a move due to the fact there has been weather warnings with strong gale winds. And I was sitting having my coffee and I suddenly saw something fly, and I said to hubby, I think the felt has just been ripped off the top of our shed. So some managed to chase that bit down. So we're not sure if the tip is actually going to be open or not due to health and safety, but we might give it a go. So this lot is going, and I've actually covered that in, you know, what's leaving the home. Then so far this, although I think I've shown it, but I haven't actually incorporated it in my numbers of taken out of the home. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2 more shirts downstairs. 8, 9, 10, 10 items to excuse family. Then I have this lot to go to the tip stroke recycle plant. And as I said, we was going to take stuff and empty the shed, but due to weather we can't do that. So I do apologise for the filming just a moment ago. It wasn't very clear, but there we are, because obviously I want to finish getting changed into some thicker wear, because I'm only in lounge set at the moment, so we can possibly make a move. I was actually wondering whether to leave it, but it meant putting everything back. And Hubby said, well, we've been putting it off. We were busy last weekend. Let's get it done this weekend. Although I did think I had more stuff to go. The beds have actually been made. And that's Hubby's work clothes because he's been doing a few jobs. But here I've got piles of his work clothes because we're still supposed to be sorting that wardrobe out. And I've put them in the categories like his jumpers, t-shirts, and that, because as I said, what we've done is we've taken some of his casual to best t-shirts out that he no longer wears that much or doesn't wear them, you know, day to day. And we said, well, we'll transfer those, like the jumpers, into the his work clothing category and get rid of some of his more scruffier jumpers and t-shirts. So that will be done, I think, after we've been out, if we actually get out the door. So there's that. And I have still got to do what I had for my birthday. I do have the bags and everything down here, so I may try and get that videoed later. As I said, I haven't actually put it all away because I was wondering whether you'll be interested, due to the fact that I think a lot of it has actually been covered anyway, because obviously I had a lot of money for my birthday, so I got quite a lot of deals. So yeah, so got a few jumpers that have been washed that I need to put away, laundry. I've done my 30-minute tidy up and 10 item pickups. So I think that's Hubby now at the back of me. What do you reckon? Are we going to make a move, do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. Right, we've just come from the charity shop and just delivered a number of bags. The only 2 items I actually got from the charity shop that was really good is this make your own angel tree topper, which was 50 pence. It's brand new from Wilko's. It's all in its packaging, so I thought that would be brilliant for our granddaughter because she's got her own Christmas tree. And also for granddaughter, I got these stickers. I think these possibly could be Wilko's. Again, brand new in the packaging, and this was 50p, and it's got all the dinosaurs and everything, and the little sticker album. So, and that's all in the packaging. I might actually include that in her Easter basket actually this year. We are actually coming up to the recycle plant stroke tip, and we're hoping it's going to be open. It usually is on a Sunday. The only problem is I don't know, due to health and safety issues, if the winds are that strong, whether it actually be open or not. There's a few vehicles on the road, although a lot of people have been said or told, because the warnings is to stay home, but I think it's actually died down now, hasn't it, hubby?
A little bit.
So let's hope it is open. Is it open?
No.
Oh. And I guess it's not open. Yeah, so hubby's just about to move the electrical items out of my shed, because I don't think you can see from this angle, but it's ripped some of the roofing off, because I've got the mower in there, and I've got my lawn trimmer, and I've also got my electric edge cutter. So all those are being transferred into the larger shed, because there's no way we're going to get to do the shed, not while I wouldn't want hubby on ladders while the wind's picking up. And yes, it was a bit of a bummer that the actual tip was closed, but we've left certain stuff in the boot of the car, and hopefully we'll get rid of that next weekend. I'm going to take my cards, and I've got some craft stuff that I was sorting out last night. You wouldn't have believed it. Let's put the poof here. It's a bit dark in here. As I say, we've only just got back. We were supposed to be visiting, but they tried to walk the dog this morning, and he had to, because it was all uphill, he had to actually, this is my father-in-law, had to go home. Do excuse the windswept. As I said, I got those two little pieces for our granddaughter, because the gentleman who I always talk to in Bernardo said, this is a quick visit. He obviously, because I said hello as soon as I got in, I said, yeah, hubby's got the car running. So I said, I'm not going to be long in here anyway, but hopefully, I said, I still got a few little bits and pieces on my wish list that I'm looking out for. They had loads of storage and a lovely creamy computer chair that I'd have loved. No marks, £12.50, left it because it's got arms on. I wouldn't have been able to get it right up to my desk, so I'll be sitting right on the edge of the seat. That's why I've got a computer chair that hasn't got arms on. And I'm going to take my cards down, as I said, and I'm going to also get, I think, hopefully, what I had for my birthday done video as well. And it's another day of attempting to get pieces done. I've got the work clothes on our bed to be sorted. My son at the moment is helping. He's actually got a day off, bless him, today, and I've roped him into helping. Do excuse this mess in here. And I will be showing this. There's a few bits we bought back yesterday after visiting, and this is one of them, and that is gorgeous. I'm not even going to pull that to bits. That was actually from our son and daughter-in-law's wedding, and they've got a few left, and they put it for the charity shop. And I said, oh, that's nice. And my son knows me and flowers and doing different arrangements. He says, do you want it? And I said, oh yes please. I'm not even going to pull that one to bits because I love it so much. And a relation made these boxes up, so yeah, so this is all going up. I'm going to carry on with the games room, hopefully get hubby's work clothes sorted. Hello my darling, at least you can't say you got windswept hair. Look at this. It was a shocker when he first had it done, but now when he grows it a shade, it doesn't look like him anymore. So hopefully we can get all this back up in the games room. And I have got, now I am going to show you this. I know it's disgusting, but this is what's happened. Yeah, that's Amazon boxes. I'm a stickler for certain ones, especially that one in the middle, because the thing's under guarantee. We get rid of these. But our recycle bin is absolutely chock-a-block. It is due Tuesday and it's Sunday and it's full. So there we are, and that's just the lunch boxes. Yes, Monopoly is still there. I'm gonna hopefully get removed there. How are we, me darling?
Wet.
Oh, you a bit windswept. He does need a haircut. That's on the cards. Maybe today, eh, me darling? Because it's sticking up.
Shave it off.
Was a bit of a head chop this morning.
Shave it off.
I know I feel awful. I won't let them sit down until they've just got these few bits done, because I know what will happen, the same as me. I'm trying to decide whether we're going to have dinner at dinner time or tonight. How do you fancy? Do you want a snack now and tea tonight?
Took about an hour and a half. I would say did do it dinner time and then it's over with.
In here, happy bunny. Are you going to smile for the camera?
I hate the rain. I want the sun so I can go in the caravan.
That's all he says. But yeah, so yeah, I love that arrangement. Isn't that gorgeous? Although I'm going to put my other one back that I've made. But look, let me just try and see if I can lift it up. I don't think I could do this one-handed without dropping it. That looks lovely there. That'll look lovely at autumn time. And as I said, and this would have been a fair bit actually to make. And I think they made about 12 of these. So yeah, so I'm quite happy with that. Thanks, me darling. Aren't you good? Isn't it good? We've got a few pieces to sort out, haven't we? No, they don't do that, darling.
Oh, I thought your ornament went on top there.
No, they normally go 4 either side because of drinks.
Drinks? We don't have drinks in this house.
Oh, so you don't have a bucket of tea?
No, I only have a small
But
cup.
saying that, his bucket would need one of these, wouldn't it?
Oh, I thought that wood ornament went on top.
Whatever,
there.
me darling. See if you can move it without dropping it. I was just saying about the boxes from Amazon. No, it goes the other way around. That's it, my darling. Yeah, I haven't even got my bossy t-shirt on today.
You've always got your bossy t-shirt
I am
on.
not a bossy boots. Am I?
Oh, yes.
Do I crap? I better not say. I was going to say something else then.
Crack the whip.
Yeah, that could be taken the wrong way though, can't it?
Crack the whip.
Yes, I know, but no.
Actually, you have got a whip.
Shh. Shh. Don't tell the viewers. Yes, so yeah, we're not too bad in here. I've got a few things to share. I don't know if the video would have been up before this one or after this one. We went to Cynthia Spencer, didn't we, yesterday? We had a hell of a day yesterday, busy. We went to our son's flat. Beautiful.
New flat.
Once you're through the door, it looks like a house. It's actually got stairs. And actually, to say it's a flat, it's only a little bit smaller than the house we've got. So, yeah. So, hubby's trying to decide whether to keep this jacket or not.
Maybe a little bit small.
It's a bit small, yeah, because it's not
Large.
extra large or large. So, yeah, after going to the flat, we then went on to Cynthia Spencer because it was their open warehouse part, and I did get a couple of bits from there which I'll be sharing in the haul.
Yes, I sorted the table out. I finished doing it.
Yeah, wasn't me. He did it.
Yeah.
What else do we normally say? Is that about it?
Yeah. Oh, and you got that. Your son gave you that.
Oh yeah. Besides that arrangement, yeah, the Harry Potter mug. Was there something else, or was that it from his house? A book, but the book they took back because this is what was leading to after.
Oh yeah.
After Cynthia Spencer, so we went to Wellingborough, then we came back to Northampton to an industrial estate, Moulton Park. That's where we went to Cynthia Spencer because it was their open thing. Then when we got back, we had about an hour, and then My son, daughter-in-law and granddaughter turned up, and they stayed all afternoon to early evening.
No, Matthew volunteered to come and have a look at Daniel's computer because we couldn't get it right because he wanted this new graphics card for his gaming and I don't know. And he was getting irate with it. So Matthew decided, well, I'll come round because it's the graphics card that he wanted for his computer that he's saving up as well. So Matthew came round and me and him were sorting it all out while you and Zoe were crafting. And then Talia was colouring books.
All over the lounge. Yes, we have got pots. For the first time in don't know how long, we didn't get the clearing up done, and it is late, but I'll get that done. And we do have a few little.
I've got to have a cup of tea first.
I'll have a coffee, please.
In my small cup.
Well, I don't know. Is this larger than the other one?
No, that's
the other
small
one.
But it needs 2 tea bags.
Yeah, because he likes it stronger. Yeah, excuse the pots. This is when things don't go right. We had a very late tea and I've got washing up to do, and yes, we're about to look on it as lunchtime, so I'm going to get all that done as well and hopefully get it all reset. We did, except for that stuff that's on the lounge floor, yeah, my cubby is quite tidy. Because we were having some craft. I had so much of my crafting stuff out and the whole floor was covered. We had a little segment then for our granddaughter. She had all her sticker books, colouring books, crayons and everything, and she was really good because when we had to be very obviously careful of scissors and the cutter, so because she had a little nap while we started it, when she woke up we had to put all that sort of thing away, so I've got a lot of bits still, you know, to sort of straighten up, but otherwise it isn't too bad. The carpet now needs hoovering, so yeah, not too bad at all. Right, I've got the guys helping in the games room. I'll show you the desk. The son's cleared all that. I've got the box here. I don't want to dwell too much on that because it's got private information, but it's one of these boxes we have that has a lid on that actually has anything that has to be burnt. Got just general rubbish there. We've got the red box up from the kitchen because we've been going through some of the cabinets, paperwork and everything, and look at all this. Yeah, I'm a stickler for keeping anything and everything paperwork wise, and got emptied one of the canvas bins. I've got another one here just to go through at the side here, there, and just a few bits and a bit of mail that still needs sorting. So I think we're getting there, and I'm hoping to at least finish clearing the floor and the sofa today, and I'm sure my son's going to be really happy that we can now get up, you know, on the desks. So yeah, hubby is ecstatic as usual. Right, this is as far as it's got. That is all now in the recycle bin to go out in the main bin, which I said is quite full, but it is not very pleasant out there. It's been raining for the last about 2-3 hours and the wind's picking up again, so yeah, so that's all to go in the recycle bin, which I'm sure it is. Yeah, I'm positive it's recycled this week because the bin is full already. That is full of stuff that goes under the desk down there. That's stuff that we burn regularly, but both bins are now full. And then I've got just general, that whole bin there is full of rubbish. Then over there, that I will be showing in a little while, is stuff that's leaving the home, you know, just general things that either don't work. I didn't think there'd be too much in this room to get rid of except for paperwork, but obviously it's usually in January we have a good sort out in here. Yeah, there's my owl mug and everything, so at least all that is sort of cleared up and everything. I've got those drawers to go through, and also so I want to carry on going through the cabinets, and I've got a few little just niggly bits around the room that needs to be addressed. And then my son said that he'll dust all there and in the little cubby things where the, yeah, keep hearing that wind howl and everything. He's going to dust at the unit where all the consoles are, so that you know, it can be gone through. We went through all this part last year, and we went and got rid of so many games and all that categories. We might just review it, as I said, as we do with everything. And so there's the helicopters and the drones up there. But I'm hoping to then want to get this room finally done. Said it hasn't been completely straight since before Christmas for one reason or another. And it's one of those things, especially when you have visitors, like the area comes up here, bits and pieces, and I don't want to get to that stage anymore. And I've emptied a couple of bins that will go in with my decor bits, and also in a bit I want to go through this little makeup bag, and it's got some lipsticks in there. You know, I was looking for a lipstick to see if one of those is my colour, so and be strong about that, you know, thorough. So I've got that job to do. So, and then also I'm on the fence about this. Now, I bought this really reasonable. I can't remember now how much it was from the community centre, from the charity shop, but I really need to figure out what I'm going to do with this, else it's going to have to go back, because it's been in here now for a few months. So I'm going to stop now. We're going to have some lunch, because it's getting a bit late now and I'm getting a bit lightheaded. And then I've got a couple of little black canvas bins there that I've got bits that need to go into certain places around the home. And then hopefully we can continue. I don't like to stop when I'm on a roll, but there you go. Get this completely done today, so that'll be something again ticked off my to-do list. This is what I have to put up with when I'm trying to organise. There is hubby's work clothes. I know he works hard. Not at this precise moment, mind you. And he's decided, I know it's Sunday afternoon and it is nap time, but...
You called me up the stairs, but you haven't told me what you wanted me to do, so I was just laying here waiting.
And what did I say 3 or 4 times this morning?
Come up the stairs.
Your work clothes are on the bed, they need sorting.
Yeah, they were work clothes. What am I supposed to do with them? What, try them on, throw them away, what?
See what you want to keep and what you want to...
Right. Keep. Dump. Keep. Keep. Dump. Keep. Keep. Dump. 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 Is that it?
You have to check the wardrobe because I think there's small work clothes in there as well. Aren't you going to get off the bed?
What, the jumpers?
Well, jumpers, t-shirts. The difference, you've seen how I organise things and how I show you about emptying everything out, going through everything, saying whether it's a yes or a no. This is the other half of how hubby sorts and makes it a decision. I think I'll get out of line of fire here. What he's going to keep and what he isn't. Yes.
I think that's it.
Is So you've gone through all the work clothes.
Yep.
You're not taking them out the wardrobe
No.
to reevaluate, review.
I've dumped them. What do you want me to do? Fold them up?
There's
Put
his
them in the
pile.
bin?
Okay, next job.
What else do you want me to dump?
Come on, let's move it. Okay. Right.
I only get manned out.
We're coming. Right, we're going to do some sorting now, darling.
I thought we just did.
But there's still some other bits and pieces.
It's your department. I've been through the bills.
So what about this paperwork here?
I'll just throw it away. It's only junk. Junk mail.
We're on a standoff here. What, so we've come from bed to chair, my darling?
That's my phone. You give me that, though.
All he needs now is a group of funds, and it'd be very technical. Right, guys, and we're going to get some more work done.
Guess I lost my computer now, too. Where's my stinky thing? Little Joe. How many bloody keyboards do you need? You got one there, haven't you?
Beep! Beep!
I think I ought to go and make a cup of tea.
I will work soon for the rest of the afternoon.
I'll have one if you make it one.
I'll have a coffee, please. Will we see you?
No.
Will we see it before it goes cold?
Well, this is all Daniel's bits. He's the one who's playing on the consoles all the time.
So none of them are yours?
Oh yeah, mine are there, but it's only just this one in the corner. All the rest is his.
Is that correct?
See?
Correct.
He's only got one up here. Yeah, but
Yes.
it's took over the lounge.
Yeah, but let me rephrase it. That's his console, the rest are mine. I'll probably see one of them, and that'll be it.
and
Like,
you're
just gotta
is you
try
have
it
the two
out.
consoles downstairs then?
No.
Gotta try it out, have you?
What?
My consoles.
No.
My computer.
Waiting for you to sort your old one out. Because you said it does reverse compatibility.
This is why when the guys are involved, it takes 2 or 3 times as long to do anything. What's this, your little bit of cleaning?
Why have we got a black mark on here?
Is there actually a mark on there?
Yes. Probably a chocolate stain. There you go, do a bit of custard.
Right, take 3 or 4 now, so let's get on. So our son is dusting the unit. We think his dad, my hubby, is going to make the drinks, but I can't hear the kettle. So,
Probably gone for his afternoon nap.
yeah, maybe. So with a bit of luck, we may get a cup of tea and a cup of coffee. What do you reckon?
I won't bank on it.
Or he's put the kettle on, got in his chair and put his feet up. Do you think?
Probably.
Yeah. So yeah, I've got a few bits and pieces still to do, and then I'm gonna get it hoovered, and then this room will pretty much be complete. As I said, I don't think today we're going to go through all these drawers, although so we did go through them all last year, didn't we, Daniel?
Yes.
And we got rid of a lot, didn't we?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to go and get this other bit of paperwork done so that we can hoover up. Right, so the sun's just hoovering the games room up, and probably should be in the dining room vacuum picking. Right, so I've actually shared this in a haul before. I think we got it just after Christmas, and this was $9.99 from B&M. Now you might have seen us replace some of them because some of those vacuum bags we've had for years. So what I'm going to hopefully do is just put a bit of Sharpie on to say that I got them from B&M, and the date to see how they last. And as you can see, before and after, if you've not used these vacuum packers before, haven't used the ones from B&M before, and in this you get the 2, which is the jumbo size, the 3, which is like the large stroke medium, and 3, which is the small one. So you get 8 bags in this group, which is really good, and I'll show you them in the cupboard under the stairs. Right, yeah, another thing we have actually been given by a dear friend for our granddaughter is the car seat, immaculate condition, nothing wrong with it. So that's got to go in one of the vehicles. So that's something else that's actually coming to our home. And then this is under the stairs. As I say, I have shown this before. All that, except for the sleeping bags, all that actually goes to the caravan, and it just keeps all the bedding and everything just sealed up lovely, and it takes up a fraction of the space. I'm hoping at some point to take everything out of there. That may be going into March, because when that all goes to the caravan, I can actually empty all this, hoover it all out, and just review what we've got in here. A lot of stuff that happens to be around this end is actually tent when we used to do camping. So that is that, and yes, I've got my granny trolley just there, as I call it, and the bathroom blind, which hopefully may be done next weekend. So this is another job that we put off, because we wanted to actually put back the put all the bedding back in the new vacuum bags. So that's another job now completed. Right, so the games room has now been hoovered, dusted, sorted, cleaned and everything. So I've managed to get a little bit of lighting in here now, due to the fact that the sun is out a little bit, although it's still raining. Son's now having a game session. So as I said, it's all cleared. The only thing I say I probably will do is sit down on the floor and go through the drawers, you know, just dust. But as far as I'm aware, and like I said previously, we actually had a thorough sort out last January, and I presume, guys, all these games are in use as far as we know. Yeah,
it's too expensive to get rid of them.
Yeah, so that's that. So I'm really happy we got it all done. There's his guitar, and his steering wheel, and that's the Lego Dimensions, and I've got a few cushions there. And I say this we got off of eBay for £50, believe it or not. Very heavy. Once it's up here, we're unlikely to get it back down. So that is everything. So that is now, I say, the games room actually completed. Okay, as you could see, I did empty the rest of his wardrobe. Not done the bottom, that is all photo albums and everything. I will do that when I can actually, you know, sort of relax, sit down and go through the photo albums. I haven't for some time, so I'd like to do that, you know, and that could be a relaxation time, looking through the photo albums and everything. But I wanted to get the clothing done, so obviously it's going to mean another trip, obviously, to the charity shop. So we have got the pile here. This is the pile he first went through that I had on the bed, and I'll count all the items afterwards. And this is the dump pile, as he called it, that he actually threw over his shoulder and onto the floor. So that's that one. Then we went through and I pulled out what I have not seen him wear, or I'm convinced doesn't fit him. And this is the massive sort out he's had in a couple of years, actually. Although he goes through things very often, there have been maybes, but this time I think it's worn off on the rest of the family, that this is the time now to get rid of pieces. So I'll count all the items afterwards. So this is like work stuff, that one, and he's got that t-shirt, that one. Then we've got some trousers here that are actually too tight for him, black dress trousers. Have found 2 pairs that have got tags on, a larger size, so I don't know why we're holding on to those. These are the ones that have got like the mesh sort of lining. He doesn't like these, so they're going. Size these lightweight ones. He has got another pair that he uses. He wants to get rid of this MAC, this umbrella one, so that's going. Some grey jogging bottoms, the navy jogging bottoms, another t-shirt he's getting rid of. And this is where I knew it was going to come in. He's got 2 suits here. He's got this one, which is the trousers and the jacket. Doesn't fit. This is why he had another suit for our son's wedding. And then he's got this, this is the one that's got the 3-piece. He's got the jacket, it's got the waistcoat, the trousers, and actually the shirt. He just said, get rid of it. He tried the jackets on. There's no way the trousers is going to fit him. The jackets are too tight across his shoulders, and as I say, he's got one brand new suit that did cost a fair bit, that we did get from Burton's, along with the white shirt. So all those are going. And then, oh yeah, and another pair of black jogging bottoms, and then that's just a suit cover. So we've got, now do I count the suit as one? I'll count it as one, I think. Yeah, I'll do it that way. But obviously, things like that, there is actually 4 pieces, because there's the shirt, trousers, waistcoat and jacket. But I'm just going to count it as, I'll count it as 2. Yeah, I'll count it as 2 items. So that's 2, 3 as a complete suit, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So that's 21 items just out of this wardrobe. That is a really good result. Now this 21 items doesn't actually include the few pieces I've got on the landing, which I'll tag on in a moment, but as I said, really good result with the wardrobe. Right, yeah, the coat hanger's a bit skewy, but anyway, everything's back. So here he's got his work blue jeans, his work t-shirts going into week, work jumpers, then he's got his coat, his 2 leather jackets and his fleece one. Then it goes into 2 pairs of black Bess trousers, He's got some lightweight trousers, his Christmas trousers that he has, a couple lots of jogging bottoms, his Bless black jeans, his best blue jeans, and then right at the end is his ties. So that is a very good result. I do prefer to use, you might see me swapping around the coat hangers. Jeans, I like to have them on those sort of wooden coat hangers. T-shirts are okay, and jumpers on the white plastic ones. Then obviously his jackets and his decent trousers and everything, and jeans I prefer also on the wooden coat hangers. So good result. Said I do have some photograph albums underneath, but that's one time where I can sit and relax on the bed with either YouTube on or a cup of coffee or whatever, and then go through the photo albums. I'll take them all out and dust. Normally I would do that before I put everything back, but it's been a long day, as you probably have seen what we've got accomplished today, which is really good. And then I've just got to fold all this up, and like I said, another visit to the charity shop. And so we're getting stricter and stricter every year. So again, really pleased with what I got done. Right, I'm on the landing, so I'm hoping I've got enough light to finish this video. These are the last of the things that are actually going out the home on today's sort out. Son's getting rid of 2 lots of headphones, and this, I don't know whether it wasn't used very often. This was because I liked Die Hard 4, and we used to watch the Die Hards a lot, and it's one of those rubber mats, you know, keyboard mats that you can wrap up, but it's not used, so that is going. This was an unwanted, well, I actually bought this a few years ago actually for hubby. It's what you stick on the inside of your window, and it's what you put any parking tickets in, you know, car parking tickets, but he hasn't used it and doesn't want to stick it on his window, so that's going. This purple bag, which is actually got a little bit of a tear in, so that's going. This box is going, along with elastic bands. I probably will actually take those to the community centre. For some reason we've got a lid to one of those big boxes that seems to, I've probably got rid of it actually, or I've used it to take stuff to the charity shop and just left it there. That's like the blotter leather, you know, mat that we have in the games room. They don't want it in there because we have got plastic mats on there anyway, so that's going. These inserts are took out of when we had all the DVDs in, you know, the material case, and the case broke, and now we're using the silver boxes. And I was going to keep these, and I've had them for over a year in the games room, not used them, so they're now going, and there's no end of those. Driving test DVD, this is out of date anyway, and 2 camping and caravan magazines, they are going. Then we've got a couple of boxes here where they can go now because things are out of warranty, and a pile of coat hangers. As I said, my son has grey or silver. We tend to have white and wooden, so all these are like all the other, you know, the ones that you tend to get with the clothes anyway from the store, and some coloured ones. And then we've actually getting rid of some cables. Got 2 cables there as well. So it was 21 items before, so that's 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, I count that's 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So that's 34 items now leaving our home. So I'm not going to say it again because I keep saying it. Yeah, I'll say it again. Good result for today. So I'm going to finish the video here now because everybody is tired. So hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.